Welcome back. Let's continue to this now. In celebration of Youth Month, Joburg Theatre is celebrating the life and legacy of one of South Africa's greatest cultural icons, Mbongeni Ngema Sarafina, running from May 30th to June 15, 2025. Originally composed and directed by the legendary Dr. Mbongeni Ngema, Sarafina is a timeless masterpiece that captured the hearts of different generations. Ngema rose to international prominence in the 1980s with plays that depicted the lives of black people under the racist system of apartheid. The 2025 staging of Sarafina is directed by the acclaimed Mpho Molepo, with choreography by Nompumelelo Gumede-Ngema. Mr. Mpho Molepo joins us now in studio. Sir, a very good afternoon to you, and thank you so much for your time. A very interesting time, of course, to be showcasing Sarafina. I mean, I know a lot of people in my generation know all of the songs, the choreography of that particular play, but also what you're doing this time around is you are celebrating the life of Dr. Ngema. Speak to us about, as a director, what that means for you and why it was important for you to dedicate this particular depiction of Dr. Ngema.
Yeah, I think the first one is me feeling really humbled, and I mean, amongst so many directors we have, that the theatre came into a decision that we would like Mpho to be at the helm in us honoring Dr. Ngema. And I mean, no one can replace him in terms of the work that he has done and the stage of the character of the person that he is. And definitely for one to be given an opportunity to honor him, for me, it's one of the greatest. And I think I feel really humbled.
So it's been running since May the 30th, which was Friday.
Yes. How
has it been going so far? And of course, how has it been received?
No, we started with the preview on Friday, and we officially opened on Sunday. We've been having beautiful houses. The response has been great. And so far, the response that we're receiving from everybody, it seems it's been well received.
I want to talk about the symbolism of June 16. Of course, it does come at a time different from what was depicted in the original Sarafina. The youth of today are faced with so many different, problems and challenges, but also there are similarities there. Speak to us about how much of that you incorporated in this particular play.
Yeah, I think the production itself, for me, it's historical, first of all,
yes.
And we cannot try to alter it to fit a present time or whatever.
Yes.
The fact that it's a classical production is what is it that is talking to? And I think what it talks to, more than just being about 76, I think Sarafina talks about the role that young people takes in a society. And I think for me, that call of young people taking a particular role in a society, it's applicable all through and all through, you know, because it shows how the youth of that particular time were able to rise to the occasion in terms of issues that were affecting them directly, and that relates to use of Afrikaans as a medium of communication in schools and all of that. But I guess the general message behind Sarafina is a call of youth to action.
Absolutely. Speak to us about, just some of the behind the scenes work that needed to go into this particular 2025, depiction. You worked with, of course, Nompumelelo Gumede-Ngema in choreography. Just what else does it entail in terms of also just some of the cast members that you have brought into this particular piece?
First of all, we have a lot of young people that some were not even born when the production started, which is quite interesting. And we also have a number of members that have been part of the production. And interestingly, we also have one member who has been with the production since its inception.
Wow.
And I think the process of making Sarafina was more of a collective process, because we rely a lot on memory, because we're not trying to reimagine Sarafina. I think the purpose has been to restage it And in the restaging process, there's a lot of memory that you need to be able to remember some of the things that were done. Even if you are going to add anything artistically, or create another moment, or add any other thing within the artistic process itself, but the actual fundamental, it's been upheld.
I think that's also very difficult, because then you are invoking, you're invoking the past.
I kept saying that to the cast, to say one of the things that any director could be able to take is to be able to restage a production. Absolutely. Because it's the most difficult, because already so many people have seen it and everybody else is coming with an expectation, and so many people have been involved in the production itself, so everybody else have got their own sense of, we know, we understand, we want to see, we want to go and see what is it that they have omitted, what they've missed, if they could have reached the standard, and all of that. And I keep saying to everybody else that for the fact that with this creative team, which is Magumete on choreography, Mr. Magalo as my assistant, Mr. Chimatela as my shadow director, and also Tate Edima Tiba in music. We were very collectively working together, but also we had some members of the cast that had good memory of some of the certain things that we needed to bring to life. So it was really a beautiful collective process for me. Well,
Mr. Molepo, thank you so much for your time. And of course, it runs until June 15, 2025. I'm sure a lot of people are going to come in droves. Thank you so much.
We hope so, that a lot of people do come. And we want to thank the Joburg Theatre for being able to have taken this initiative in honoring Dr. Ngema.
Absolutely. Mr. Mpho Molepo, they're joining us. They're talking about the 2025 staging of Sarafina.